everyone, welcome back to Supermarket Simulator. These guys have finally finished all of the restocking and putting away of all the boxes that I threw all over the ground. There are actually quite a few empty shelves right now, which is kind of problematic because if you saw the last video, I am not in the most financially sustainable position right now. But I am working on it. Also, tomatoes are cheap today. I should buy a lot of them. But things are hopefully gonna improve once my loans are all paid off, which is my biggest goal for this recording. Is I want to be completely done with my loans so that I can start saving up for some other stuff that I know I'm gonna need. I don't know why they're not stocking bread if I have that much bread. Also, tomatoes. I'll get 10 of them. If they're cheap today, why not? Okay. I just really need to get everything going. Also, even though I have enough bread, for some reason, if they're not putting it on the shelf, I'm gonna just do that. Okay. Go through coffee fast, so I'm gonna need some more of that, and let's check the freezer before I forget about those things. I have so many of those. Why are they not being put on the shelf? Okay. Nah, just one of those today. I'm gonna try to really optimize what I need to order. Okay. I have a lot of those. Don't have many of those. And I'll get more of those just in case. Also these. And that should be good enough to open the store for today. I'm doing a quick recording while I work on something that I'm cooking, so that's going in the background while I play this game, because it's fun. Also, I will actually put this away for them. But yes, I don't really have much money right now, so I need to make sure that I can get the other things that I need for inventory, and then also I've got these two to pay, but then all of my loan will be over after that, so well, I have those two to pay, but then after these 5. Also, Cosmos hears noises and he's being very loud about it. But my goal eventually, within this episode, hopefully, is to try to get enough stuff to where I don't have to buy new inventory every single day if people have stuff that's just saved up that the people can just put back on the shelf. Getting really distracted by trying to read this. Gluten-free, fat-free, and new. But yeah, if I can get to a point where I have enough inventory that I'm not buying a lot of inventory every day because I just have stuff, then that would be ideal because that will also help me save up for more important things that I need eventually. So there's so much I need to try and do. Also, speaking of that, how much peanut butter do I have? Okay. Where the heck is this cheese? Okay. Why can't I throw it there? I want to throw it there so bad. Oh well. Good job. Okay. That was a lot. But I'm almost out of that, and those are important because I don't want to be out of stuff again. I really wish they stacked more efficiently, though. They're so inconvenient to try and stack. Also, I realized I should go look out at the weather more, because now that it's... This is a way taller building than I thought it was. I think that might be new. The lens flare is fun. But yeah, the weather is interesting. Okay, have any people... Okay, they have. I shall... Never mind, who took... Are we out of apples, or are we just... We are, what the heck? They better be bringing apples. Okay, I think so. Running out of asparagus, too. Or, not asparagus. What the heck did I say? Artichokes. We do have apples now, though. Okay. So, with this... We're not allowed to run out of those things anymore. I need money to be able to pay my loans, which means that I can't keep buying more inventory. So I'm not gonna buy any more inventory today. Everything is good enough and will be left how it is. Because I really need to be able to pay off the stuff that I need to pay off, but this at least means that I don't think I'm gonna fully run out of things today. Other than the things that I already ran out of today and have already restocked. Also, hi, Cosmos. He is hanging out in here now, just watching me. Alright, I don't have as much money as I would like to have at the end of the day. But also there's still quite a few people shopping and checking out. So hopefully by the time that I need to, I'll have enough to pay my employees for the day. I'm getting so close to the end of these loans. If I don't buy any inventory tomorrow, theoretically I might earn enough to be able to fully pay off my loans. We'll have to see. I did get a lot of stuff today to restock stuff, so maybe, I don't know whether that's gonna be realistic, but we'll see. I just need enough to pay the things that I have to pay tonight, which is a lot, but I also don't know what happens if you end a day with less money than you can, or less money than you need to be able to get either rent or bills or employee pay. How's the cheese situation? Alright, we'll see. I don't think this is gonna be enough. My staff payment is lower. Why did that say the staff payment was different than the other? I don't know what happened with that, but okay. Let's reprice things first. $73. Ah, perfect. I just bought some of this. So I'm gonna do 520. I need to just get incoming. How many zucchinis do I have? Okay. So close. Zucchini. How are so stupidly expensive, and the problem is that it's accurate. Dish detergent is way more expensive than it should be. I have so many of those. Why are they not? Okay. Well, those are all things that I need to get. But for now, I'm going to open this door so that I can start to get them sooner. I still don't like the way that this shelf area is just completely in the middle here. Because also none of the stuff in there is even remotely like produce, but then if I put it over here, then I can't see what's going on in these other shelves as easily. Also, I was talking in the last video about how for the next license I need, I think it was 3 fridge spaces and 4 shelf spaces, and I actually have 5 open fridge spaces. So that could be an option. I do want to make sure I have enough to be able to get the license plus all the inventory I would need for said license. While also still keeping everything else restocked correctly. I am in that person's face. I'm sorry. So there's a lot of considerations to consider right now, but I will figure it out eventually. Okay, these people need so many things. Okay, 8627. If I can click on things correctly, that would be amazing. How much did I need for the things I was gonna order? Okay, a little more. I'm not out of dishwasher tablets yet. I'm not out of any of these things yet. Wait a minute. I'm running out of potatoes. Chicken. Also running out. I always have to buy so much of it at once because they are so inefficient on the shelf. Even though this is the day that I said I'm gonna try not to buy too much inventory because I want to try and pay off all my loans if I can. But it's also only 4:30, so people are still gonna come shop. Actually, probably a lot of people are gonna come shop here. I love this stack so much. Alright, let me see actually though, because these we do need. Pears we need. Zucchinis we need. No, not carrots. We apparently have a lot of carrots. Okay. I will turn on the lights and then I will go help people with scales or various other thingies. Here we go. Okay. We'll see if anyone... I really wish I could look around while I was doing this. Lots of people are producing, so... And by that, I mean buying produce. Okay. Whoever's restocking needs to restock way faster, because these are running out of a lot of things. Okay, officially no more buying new inventory though. I need to pay loans, I need to do so many things. And none of those things are by inventory right now. I have what I need. If people can't find something, that's fine. It's 9 anyway, so I can't get more even if I wanted. But I just really need people to buy many things so that I can have enough money to pay my loans, pay my employees, all that stuff. I don't know what he's barking at. I think he's barking at the wind, because I have a plant that has a, one of those little bamboo stakes in it, and it's, next to my window, and sometimes when it's windy, the stake will tap on the window, and he doesn't like it very much. Also, there's supposed to be thunderstorms today, so maybe he's hearing something from that and getting upset, but I haven't heard anything. Then again, I'm also wearing headphones right now. Hi, Cosmos! Okay. How are the people checking out? Okay. That's not the right one. Alright. That's due today, so I absolutely have to do that one. And then we'll see how much I have at the end of the day. And then I'll see whether I want to pay off any more. No apple juice? Wait a minute. Ah, interesting. So if I do really need to buy this, somehow I'm running out of butter. I've had so much butter for so long. I'm also running out of that. Of course I'm not running out of that. Okay. I don't need that. Why do I... Okay, that I do need. This I don't need. Trying to calculate. I have so many of those. I have more of those. Don't have more of those. Do have more of those. Many of those. Okay. I have so many of those should be restocked. Same with those. This keeps making me think that there's a whole thing there that's empty. It's not. There are still some of that, but... Okay. I need to order those tomorrow. I'm not gonna pay for the... I did get profit today, though. That's good. Now this price... Ooh, and pears are cheaper today, and that's one of the things that I needed. I needed... Ooh, I just need... This is gonna be a race against time to price things. But, I just needed... Ooh, this one's good, actually. I don't care if that's too expensive. We're doing drastic measures. If it's really too expensive, I'll think about it. But I need to get these loans taken care of. Alright, those have been taken care of. And now I need like one person to check out, and then I'll have enough to do the stuff that I need to do. That's not. You need to work faster. Work faster. There you go. Where's the other one? I'll find him eventually. But I need these people to be on top of it, because we have loans to deal with. I found you. I did not mean to pick this up, but okay. That didn't work. That worked. Okay. Kiwis. I am standing on top of it again for some reason. I don't know why I keep doing that. Alright. But the point being, I have very, very important things to do, and one of those things is ordering more of these things once I get $17 more, or almost $18 more. There we go. Good job buying many things. I sound so condescending when I say it like that. I'm genuinely happy they bought many things. I just also need more people to buy more things. Okay. Why won't it register? It's always the 8, I feel like. Oh, the last one's wrong. Wait a minute. There you go. I think that the new noise that I mentioned in the last episode is the noise of the customer needs help at self-checkout noise. Because that noise that just happened is the waiting for scale noise, but there's another noise now. Oh, so close. I have exactly 1 onion. Someone needs to buy 1 onion. Now I'm just gonna wait for a person to buy an onion. This person looks like they're grabbing out of the squash, but they're grabbing zucchinis. Which technically are kind of squash, so I guess... I mean, they kind of are correct, but that noise that just happened, that's the one that I think is the self-checkout noise. I'm just staring at the onions. I need someone to just buy 1. Okay, was that an onion? It was. Perfect. Now I can go out into the wildfire apocalyptic orange lighting area and get more stuff. Let's see, garlic. I'm not sure. I think we might need... Oh, we need watermelon. We should have watermelon, I think. Right? No, we don't. Why don't we? That's a problem. Why do we not have any of these things that I need more of? What the heck? I feel like I have so many of those. No, I do have too many of those. I don't need to get that. That I feel like I could. Okay. Oh, there's a thing. What is it? Oh! So some of them are buying and some of them are selling. I see. Okay, I will sell that this time. Because I really need to just get a lot of money right now so that I can then pay off all my stuff that I need to pay off and pay all my workers and everything. So today, that seems like a good investment. Also, I love that it's still so crowded even after 9. My store is growing. More people want to actually come here. Ah, no. Those go there. These go there, because that is the correct. I love how all the produce boxes are the same size. This absolute chaos right here is gonna take a while for my workers to go through. But I do want to make sure that I try to help them as much as possible. What is this? Is this empty? Not quite. There we go. Ah, the amount of money I have right now makes me happy because I can do that. And now, no more loans, which is amazing. And we'll see how long it is before I get another loan. Why am I walking on it again? Hopefully I don't get another loan because they are kind of problematic. Also, I'm recording this the same day that I recorded the last episode of this, where I was talking about how I ordered groceries and I was gonna cook something, and I did cook something, and it's in the oven right now. So I'm just gonna play this until I think it might be done. I'm making like a baked chicken thing with vegetables. So, I'm not too worried about it burning or anything because I cook it for a long time, but, why is this one half opened but in that stack? What the heck happened there? I have no idea. Also, I know that the day is technically over. Is that empty now? The physics looks like it's empty. It's hard to see when it does that. Stop. There we go. That is the thing with these that I've said the whole time. It's a little harder to tell when they're empty. Just because they don't stack perfectly in the boxes the way that other stuff does. Okay. Everything needs to be fully stocked. Let's do this. I know there's a lot of stuff in the storage unit, and we also have a good amount of of stuff that we still have to get in from outside. But we're making good progress here. I am going to do the next day just so that I can get started. I made profit even though I paid off so much loan. One thing was expensive, but oh well. I had a ton of income. Also, a lot of stuff changed prices. I'm gonna get the price changed stuff dealt with and then help with restocking for a bit before we open today, because I think my employees need a little bit of buying time for them, so this will be 180, then I'll do 360. I'll do not way too expensive compared to the other things, but okay, this is gonna be flour's expensive, and it will continue to be expensive. There's a cheaper option of flour if they need it. That's my next goal, because if I get one more shelf, I could get that. So what I think I'm gonna do is, in preparation, I'm gonna buy a shelf. It's not gonna be pretty because my store is not. You know what? This actually might make it a little bit better if it's like an actual wall, not just this weirdness going on. I still don't really like how that looks because I can't see all the other stuff, but it's good enough for now, because the next full expansion I definitely cannot afford right now, so I want to make sure I just get another license if I can, because it's always nice to have more options for people. If people hate green tea but want something to drink, black tea is a thing that I'm going to be getting in the next license, so that's useful. There's just a lot of stuff, so how far away can I click them from? That's the question, as I get stuck on everything. Oh, you know the other thing that I need that is, theoretically not the highest priority, but is definitely a priority. I would like, ideally, to have some more. I have a lot of tomatoes. I would like to have some more lights, because there's a lot of areas in this store that are very dimly lit, which theoretically works, but also isn't the most ideal. Now that they've got most of that stuff done, I'm gonna just start ordering a couple things at a time so that they're in somewhat manageable amounts. We're low on kiwi because I sold them all to the other thingy. We're low on coffee, that's not good. out of so many things again. I feel like I just bought so many of these. Alright. And here we have... Somehow we're running out of those too. Okay. Not running out of those at all. Starting to run out of those. A little bit running out of those. We can always use more. We have those. We have... Oh, we're getting a little low on those, actually. We definitely don't want to be caught off guard running out, either. Okay, my one full fridge is... it's doing pretty good. This is not. I do still have more of that. And this. Okay. I need 994 for the next thing I need. These guys are just standing here when I know there's things that they could be restocking, a couple of things. Where's the thing that I know has exactly one butter in it somewhere? There it is. I found it. I'm stuck. Alright. I keep getting onto things somehow. Standing on the produce shelves or in the other shelves, and then I can take that off because we're not, that's not what we're doing now. Okay. The twins are back. The hand soap is expensive. Fine. Make it a tiny bit cheaper. But not too much cheaper. Cosmos is sitting under my chair now. Hi. Why does it not register sometimes? Nope, that's not it. 9-8. And I need to keep track of how much money I have so that I can order the stuff that I need to order once I get that much. Still not quite sold out of the things that we were running out of, so that's good. Because then those things are not super high stakes. I mean, they're still important, but they're not like, if I don't have this right now, it's going to be any issue. I'll still be able to get them. Hopefully before everything sells out. I think the sugar is the closest to selling out. So I'm ordering 4 of them. It is the self-checkout noise. I figured it out. Okay, but I'm gonna do this so that people can check out, so that people can give me so much income to buy more stuff with. Ah, he did it for me. I'm in that guy's face. That's not fun. I hate being in the guys' faces. It's weird. Okay. The yogurt is so satisfying to put on shelves. Again, it's wildfire dystopian orange sky time of day. I need 1 person to buy flour. But I'm not gonna stand around and wait for them. I'm gonna be on top of everything very productively. Ah, my favorite thing to restock. I love these things. No one's buying flour. Oh well. They will, eventually. I don't have a shadow. And if you look, my shadow is a levitating box. What the heck? I never noticed that before. That's so funny. Okay. But I'm here to do important restocking business. This cereal looks so cute. I love the little smiley bee. Got rid of a whole box. That's satisfying. I've also got pretty good income right now, considering I don't have any more loans. So I don't have to worry about paying off any of that. Apparently no one cares about flour right now. Okay, I will help with this for now. Oh, there's another one. Okay. There's another one already, but I do not like that guy getting in my personal space as soon as I exit out of that thing. It's a little uncomfortable. Okay. I keep seeing the empty shelf, and even though I just bought it now, and I know why it's there, I keep being like, I'm out of everything! No, there's just never been stuff there. I know I have like 3 half-opened boxes, or opened half-used boxes of this, but oh well. I've got the last box, which means these guys need to work harder, because I'm so much faster than all of them. Yay! This is what happens when you don't have to pay off loans. Why is my staff payment more expensive today, though? But then there it says $5.90. I'm so confused. This dropped so far. That feels unfair. Alright, so here's the deal. I theoretically do have enough to purchase this license, or the next one. But I would get this one because it's the one that has the stuff I need in terms of shelf space and fridge space. But if I did get it, I would not have very much left over for actually buying the inventory of it, which would not be ideal. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to buy the absolute essentials of these things, and only the essentials. maybe a couple of each essential, but still the essentials. And okay. And with that, I'm going to really make sure that I have everything stocked up of everything that I need, so that when I do get the upgrade, I can just focus on building up stuff from that upgrade and making sure that I always have enough of it, along with everything else. Rather than getting so distracted by everything. Rather than trying to make sure that I have the new product license as fast as possible if it's something that I'm not really even going to be able to maintain. So oh no. Out of pears somehow. How the heck am I out of what? The pineapples again. I feel like I'm always just buying pineapples. Not like just like only buying pineapples, but I feel like I was just very recently bought pineapples. Okay. All these people need to hurry with everything they're doing. They're being very slow. Okay. I really wish I could look around. Okay. So I've ordered a bit of everything. And now wait a second. Am I out of this? Somehow I am. Okay. Alright. I need so many things. Okay. Getting stuck on everything. Okay, one of these ones should be ideally. And this is close enough. It will work. Okay, let's see. It's only 6:15-ish. It's a day where I have no loans whatsoever. I've gotten a ton of inventory things, so I shouldn't have to buy more. And I already have almost 2,000. So that is definitely a good sign. I'm in the shelf. Okay, I will help with this for a bit. I'm on a different schedule since this quarter I'm gonna have morning classes instead of last quarter when I didn't have anything until 1:30. So I suddenly just got super tired even though it's only 6:46 p.m. right now because I got up at 7. And I didn't go to bed the earliest, but I had something at 8:30 today, so I still have so much stuff I need to do today. I can't be tired right now. And I used coffee way too many times during finals week, so I don't know how it would affect me this time, and I don't want to risk it, so I just need to do this recording, get the other video I recorded edited and uploading, and then do everything else I need to do. Check on the thing I'm cooking, what Cosmos, so many things. One thing that I do plan to do a lot more this quarter, because I did it at the end in like the week before finals and then finals week, and it was actually really beneficial to me. I'll probably be doing sort of productivity live streams on Twitch more this quarter because I really need time where I'm held accountable to just sit down and get work done. And it worked pretty well for me last time, so this looks so empty. So with all of that, I need to try and get that scheduled. I'll probably try to set an actual routine schedule for that. I'm kind of trying to see how it goes this first week and see sort of which classes are or which days, maybe even if it's not the class, which days are the most draining for me, and then based on that try and see what would be a good day to do it, because I'm not sure yet with this new schedule. Perfect. There we go. But I would like to be able to do that more, because that was definitely really, really helpful, and also I feel like I was able to get a lot done, and it was also just kind of fun to feel like I was doing all the work that I needed to do, but also that other people could do productive things too. I had several people comment about what they were doing while they were being productive, and stuff like that I think is helpful, because then it's less isolating of just sit on the computer and do this assignment for a couple hours. It can be a little bit interactive, and it kind of felt like a study group. Like we weren't studying the same things, obviously, but it was nice to be able to have that kind of environment. So that's something that I definitely want to do again. I think I said this either earlier in this video or in the last video. I don't remember at this point, because I have played this game for over 2 hours between that recording and this recording today, but I will be posting what my new streaming schedule for YouTube will be soon. So I will have that posted probably by Monday, so by the time that this video is out, that should be announced on my posts section. So if anyone wants to come hang out with me during live streams there too, that would also be fun. That will probably be more Stardew Valley, which is the main thing that I've been streaming on YouTube so far. Then Twitch is kind of a lot more random whenever I am able to. That's the other cereal. This is this cereal. But I do want to try and get at least the productive live stream scheduled for a specific time, because I want to try and have that for me too, as a way to kind of have accountability of, okay, this is my time that's designated every week, or every however many times a week I decide to schedule it, where I just have to be productive, and even if that's also involving chatting with other people while I'm being productive, it's still that's designated time. So okay, I think that what I'm gonna do, nothing was expensive and nothing was not found. We're doing better. Okay, what I'm gonna do is deal with all of these things. I will get this product license, and I will deal with the pricing of things, including the new stuff, and then that will buy them time to put some stuff away, and then I'll stop them from working so I can get the new stuff on the shelf without them picking up the boxes and going and putting it places. That's still a reasonable price for that. Okay, so I believe, yes, this is where the new stuff starts. So this will be $4.20. This will be $12.05. This will be $3. This will be $6.35. This will be $6.25. This will be $7 exactly. This will be $7.45. Okay. Those have all been priced perfectly, and now we can... I don't want to fire them, I just want to do that for just a second. Not those, these. Okay, so starting here. Okay. I still have a lot after that, so what I'm going to do is go back through and get a second of each so that I can, or a second pair of each so that I can have stuff to restock, because in the past I've always had it where I get new stuff, but it's always like just at the last second because I'm struggling to get enough money to have the license plus all the new inventory. But today I planned really far in advance and it's going great. Also, I don't know why this tea says material on it. Right there. I think material, I think, is material. I'm not sure why it says that. But okay. Salt and coffee don't go super well together, but there we go. That's how it's going to be. I could have theoretically put it next to the cereal. That might have made a little more sense. But I'm gonna put the sugar here. Brown sugar in tea seems a little weird. But this looks so much better having this shelf full now compared to when it was just completely empty. Also, this will probably be perfect. I have cheese areas available, just cheese, in this whole fridge, pretty much, which is nice. But this will probably be my last day, for this recording, just because... Okay, rice and pasta, that makes sense. And I've also got pasta kind of nearby, so this works. I do have a bunch of other stuff. I might be streaming some productive stuff on Twitch later tonight. I still need to get stuff ready for classes tomorrow. I actually need to check if I have classes tomorrow because apparently my dad has a work holiday, and I don't know if that means that the quarter date starts tomorrow, but I don't actually have a class. Why can't I put this down? But I do for sure need to double check that and get some stuff done. And I need to start getting these uploading as well so that Monday's video will be out on time, because last week I was not posting on my schedule at all, which I explained in the last video. But also this is really nice because now I just have eggs together too. When I played this by myself, why am I taking an empty box over there? When I play this by myself, my stuff is a lot messier, but because I've already played it, I kind of know what's coming, so I've been kind of strategically planning things so that things can actually stay together, which is much nicer looking. And yes, I love flinging eggs all over the place. Okay, what I'm gonna do is get those in there and then see if I can do this, because what I would like to do is have the bottled water. Okay, not enough space. Let me take those off, take that off. What I'd like to do is have the bottled water options together, and ultimately I will have to rearrange kind of the whole store, But I can at least start to get things where I kind of want them for some things. And then that means that I can put these down here, and then we kind of have dairy products together over there. And then bottled water. I love that I have so many boxes of it when it fills the entire row with just one box. So that's perfect. Because then I have a lot to be able to restock with. And I should get them started working again, just because now everything is where it needs to be, it's labeled, all of that. So there you go, you guys can all work again. And I need to see if there's anything we're critically low on. And then if we are, which we are, I need to make sure that we have everything we need before we open. But that's good enough, so we can open now. Okay. And the amount of stuff that I need to restock today isn't too bad. I do need to make sure. How many of these do I have? Still a lot. Okay. They're getting rid of a lot of boxes, which is nice. There you go. Go do fast things. You two also go do fast things. Kinda good. Okay. I don't have more money to boost anything, so that's why. It's a slow morning, apparently. Why did you go into the wall? That person just ran through a wall. That doesn't seem exactly correct, but okay. I should see how many of these I have, because I thought I just bought some more of these, but apparently I run out of these pretty fast too, so I'm gonna get that. 245 is honestly pretty cheap for all the stuff that I've been getting recently, where I've had to spend like $1,000 to get it all, so this is actually pretty good. I just heard another new noise, and I'm not sure if it was... I think it was in this game, but it was strange. I run out of watermelon so fast. What about these? Okay. So now I need 437. But that's doable. I should put more lemons here just in case, because I think that I can. Also, I will actually help stack things. I don't know. I'll just put that there for now. I'm getting close. I just need $109 more. so satisfying watching all of the people just running around doing everything. And all my customers. Okay, $10 more. There we go. Perfect. Yay. Okay. I will assist with this. Also, these people need help with the self-checkout so much. I feel like every time I used self-checkout, I feel like the attendant is kind of hovering there waiting for someone to need help, but very rarely have I seen people need help, and honestly, for me, it's kind of a little bit uncomfortable when store people ask if I need help in general. So it's kind of just, I'm always the one who's like, no, go away, don't ask me, I can find things myself, I can self-check out myself. If I'm self-checkouting, it usually means that I don't feel up to talking to people that day. But I somehow felt up to going to the store in person. But I don't often use self-checkout. There are occasional times, but normally if I do, it's either because it's one of the stores that just doesn't have a person working checkout anymore, because they're trying to transition entirely to self-checkout for whatever reason, or it's because I don't want to talk to people. And then if people are there asking if I need stuff, it's like, that ruins the point of self-checkout, of not having to talk to people. Which is probably a very autistic thing for me. It's probably something that other people don't experience as much. But, and also I do understand that it's often not the person doing the asking. It's not their fault in a store situation if they ask if you need help, because when I worked in retail, it was part of, the sky is so weird. It was part of what we were required to do, was to initially ask, is there anything specific I can help you with? And then, if not, every once in a while, offer if they needed anything. But, so I get it's just people doing what their job training says they're supposed to do. I just hate talking to people when I don't want to talk to people. It's uncomfortable. Which is maybe why I like this game so much, because it's a really fun retail environment where I own the store, but I have not said a single word to any of these people ever, except for when I lectured them about how they pay with way too high numbered cash instead of bringing reasonable amounts of cash. But I haven't done that in a while, because I haven't done checkout in a while in this game, because I have people to do that for me. And everything else is a much higher priority for me right now. I theoretically should get another check stand at some point and do more checkouts, but for now, this is pretty good. People seem to really love buying produce, so I really like that update. It's also, I've said it so many times, but it's so satisfying, the whole produce, putting it in the bins. I love that part. I mean, so many parts of this game are really satisfying, but these are satisfying, especially when they're full. Right now, it's not quite as satisfying, but a lot of the times, you need to go faster. You need to go faster. Faster, faster, faster. There we go. I'll stand here in case. Okay, perfect. Also, I can see, like, a tiny bit of the actual sky outside my window right now, and it looks thunderstormy, which I'm really excited about. I haven't seen any actual flickers or anything, but the clouds are back, and I'm so excited. I definitely need to take Cosmos out soon, though, before it starts to rain again, because it rained this morning. It was cold and rainy, and pretty windy, too, and then it got clear and sunny for a while, and Cosmos had a ton of fun running around in the backyard. And then now it's back to being really cloudy, and apparently there's supposed to be thunderstorms, which I'm super excited about. I love thunderstorms, and I rarely get them, so I really, really hope so. Because the weather app lied to me the other day and said thunderstorms, and then there were no thunderstorms, and I was upset. But that was when I was at my parents' house. But, Cosmos hasn't experienced a ton of thunderstorms, so I don't really know how he'd do. He probably wouldn't enjoy being outside on a walk during one, though, so I should probably make sure that he gets to go out before it starts storming, if it's going to. But also, oh my gosh, this is going so well. I love stacking the tea. Now I want to see if the other one says anything. Not that I can see. It's a little hard to tell like that, though. I'll put that there. Just kind of throw stuff on the shelves. Okay, those are full. Perfect. How about these? I got so much of this. This will fill up the shelves in here, though. These are such huge boxes. Also, my favorite thing is that I'm a disembodied shadow of a box. I can just... Also, no matter where the light source is in relation... Oh, wait, no. No, I don't have a shadow at all. Okay, I was gonna say that the shadow always is in the same place, no matter where the light source is in relation to me, which kind of is true, but it's kind of weird how it works. I'm a ghost, though. That's kind of cool. Also, the way that the purple wall glows over the fridges is interesting. There we go. Alright. Things were expensive. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, but it was a new license day, so it makes sense that I didn't make income. But, well, I did make actually a ton of income. I have a really high balance. I just also spent a lot on things that I need to spend. I don't know why the staff payment... Oh! It's different because it counts the boosts, not just the wages. That's probably what it is. I think I figured it out, and then that explains why that still says the other number. Okay. I think I figured it out. I have been playing this for almost an hour and a half, and I need to go check on the thing in the oven and take Cosmos out before the weather gets worse, so I am going to end this here. This was so much fun, though. I cannot wait to be back and play more of this, and to get back into my upload schedule. But for now, thank you all so much for watching. I hope you liked it. If you did, please like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye!